Hello, Aquarius. It's Chronic Joy Tarot here with your monthly guidance for the month of May. And I'm hoping that we all had a good April and things moved along and shifted and that we all grew. I know my April was quite productive. A lot of changes happened for me and everything's moving in the right direction. So I'm really, really grateful for that. Let's see what May has in store for you, Aquarius. I've got this card here is an oracle card that I pulled for sort of a guidance on what topic we're going to focus on this month. And then we'll do a more in-depth reading with the Zen Tarot deck. Here's the deck that this card came from. It's called Saints and Angels, Doreen Virtue. That's this card. And then our reading is going to come from this deck. I'll show Zen Tarot. Okay, let's see what we have in store for you. Commitment. Okay, Aquarius. This is a guardian angel card. This is the card of commitment. Now, this is a very widespread sort of this could apply to almost anything. So I'm going to say right off the bat, it's, either your commitment to yourself and your own personal growth, your commitment to your, say, a relationship that you're in, commitment to your work, your family, whatever that is. I'm feeling like it's based in a commitment to yourself, sort of come to an agreement with yourself within. But let's see what these cards say. And it could manifest in other ways. Once you commit to honor yourself always, all your other commitments become easier, right? Okay, this spread is called the Flying Bird, and this first card here is sort of our point of liftoff, and then we'll take flight and move through the cards and arrive at a new awareness, sort of, regarding this topic. So let's see what we're going to focus on in May. Okay, the burden. This is your starting point. So this is telling me, Aquarius, that perhaps when it comes to fully honoring yourself, you might have too much going on in your mind to really fully embrace that energy. The burden, to me, this is the burden of the mind chatter that may be going on within you. All the what ifs and all the, oh, but I shoulds, and, why can't I be here, and why can't I do this, whatever. All the stuff that your mind tells you that isn't really serving you and isn't really, your valid life. Your valid life comes from way within, and it is always in this exact moment that you can gain the most fulfillment. So let me think that if you are having difficulty really fully honoring yourself and your own needs, ignoring that need has become sort of burdensome for you. Maybe it's you can't stop thinking about, oh my gosh, I wish I had more time for myself, or I wish that so-and-so in my relationship would just hear what I mean and hear me out. Those kind of energies, that becomes a burden, that becomes too much weight in your mind, and then it ends up being really heavy on your heart. The position of this card is called the fear of flying. So this would block your progress. And what I'm going to say right off the bat is that the journey of this month and this spread is to get away from this energy, from this mind-heavy energy. So this card's crucial on that path. And look at that. I pulled We Are the World. So this is telling me that in order for you to shed some of the burdens that you perceive are slowing you down, you really need to expand your awareness and realize how connected we all are. You're not alone in anything you do. You can alone move through your life, and you are the only one making your decisions, but you always have support. You always have support, whether it be spiritual, unseen support, which, this card is in a sort of unseen energy position. It's the cards on the left are all internal energies and more within you. So just know that you are always supported by your guides and angels, by your higher power, by your own source, your own sense of self, by the course of your life in general. Life is always really working out. And so these two cards are going to be really crucial for you to move through your month. Maybe I'm going to shift this a little bit, and I'm going to say, Aquarius, declare yourself committed to shifting your energy this month. Commit yourself to shifting your energy away from the heavier mind-based energies and find a way to release some of those burdens within you. Because really, a lot of that you're making up. Your mind is so powerful, but it isn't the most powerful, part of you. Your heart is. Your mind is wonderful and has a lot of power, but if you look at it more as a tool and less as your guiding factor, you're going to be better off. Okay? This is, of course, the next card is guidance. So this is telling you, trust yourself. Trust your inner self more than what your mental self tells you. It's going to be a shift for you, but if you commit to it, you could really make some glorious changes. The next card, and this is also a hidden, unseen energy within you, is the fighting card. So if your internal self, once you say, I'm committed to making these changes and, clearing some of this stuff that's bogging me down in my mind, but your mind tells you, oh no, you can't, don't let go of it, this is serving you, you need to list all your pros and cons, and you need to have everything. That might be something that's fighting you. Let's see, your own mind and your own thoughts are going to be at a battle with your inner will. Okay? You're going to need to find a way to clear some of that. Maybe this card will help. And it does. This is beyond illusion. This is telling us that, life, we don't assert ourselves along our life path to make things happen as much as we believe we do. We have a lot of power, but we also are making, choices in every moment how to respond to things. And this card is guiding us to respond using your intuition, using your guidance. It's funny how this reading's turning out, because this whole side is all this internal stuff that's unseen to everyone. And this is sort of the take action side, the external side. And you are being guided to trust your intuition and shut your mind up. Make it stop. No, I'm sorry. Look at that. Another mind card, but this is a good one. This is a beautiful one. This is the end. This is number 10. So it's the end of the road as far as that section of cards goes. If you looked at the whole deck, it's a rebirth. This is beautiful. So from this lowest, they say, there's a low-mindedness. There's a basic way to see things. And then you can, if you start to rise above it and create more from the mundane and start to follow your heart, you can actually it has a rejuvenating quality. I like this card. I will like it even better if the outcome supports it. Oh yes, it does. Look at that, the creator. So this third chakra here, the power center, the self-empowerment chakra, is lit up. You are in charge. You have all the power to create the course of your life. And if you can quiet the mental chatter, you're on your way. Make a commitment to yourself this month to stop in your tracks when you hear that internal sort of self-judging talk going on. You come upon, a fork in the road. You have a decision to make. And your mind tells you, it never worked before. Why would you want to even try it? You can't even do it. You can't do anything, or whatever. Your mind tells you, what if someone's going to think it's bad? Who's going to think, you made the right decision? Someone's going to talk about you and say you're wrong, whatever. All the stuff your mind tells you And I kind of went off just now. You could tell what goes on in my mind. Sometimes that all came out so easily. But if you can discard some of that and just trust that you're on a new road and a new way of processing by trusting your inner guidance, trusting your intuition and knowing your personal power, you could have a fabulous month, Aquarius. So it's a constant battle is to quiet that mind, but this is really your work this month, above all. Make the commitment to yourself to make those shifts. You're going to feel a sense of rebirth, a sense of newness, like you're a new person if you can stay on that track. Thank you so much for viewing my videos. I hope you're enjoying them so far. I'm kind of new to YouTube, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm so grateful for all the views I get. And I'm glad you keep coming back if you do, and if you don't, then subscribe and you can get automatic updates and come back month to month. So every month I do these zodiac based readings, so I will see you again in June for these. And then also weekly, I post a weekly sort of a general guidance video for everyone in general. And if you look here up this corner right there, right now, you can click through to my website and look at the offering I have there to help you with specific questions you may have, to do a personal reading for you. They could be either a live interactive Skype reading or a video like this. If you just have one or two questions, I could send you detailed answers like this. Okay, thanks Aquarius, and I hope you enjoy your May. Do that work, let go of the mind, and work on creating more from your heart and soul. It's a very, very powerful month for you. Talk to you in June. Bye.